someone here has been feeling down and out about their skill set, about what they bring to the table. So I have a beautiful message for you that if you don't like surprises, if you feel like you have been benched, if you feel like a lot of things have been going awry and people have been trying to scam you or pull rank on you, this message is for you. You have limitless potential. You are about to hit the jackpot. You're going to open this fortune cooker, this fortune cookie, and it's going to say prosperity. I'm hearing your angels say, let it cook. You're like, no, I'm hungry right now. I need to know what's going on right now. And they're like, let it cook. Let it cook. Okay. I know that you have been impatient or impatiently waiting, but they want me to give you like a pep talk. When people are around you, they are in a trance. They are hypnotized by your way of getting it up out of the mud. People are shocked when they hear your story or your testimony, what you have really endured in life. And maybe they shouldn't complain, or maybe they can. But people feel really understood around you. And there is a lot of jealousy around what you do for other people that is genuine. Does that make sense? Like, when people that are doing shady things behind the scenes, their ulterior motives come to light when you walk into the room. You also have a special talent for uncovering things that are hidden, for being prophetic, for being a seer, for being a mother effing magician. So Spirit is saying, hey, I know that this change has been a little bit hard on you, that it's been a little bit scary, but they want you to rest and relax and surrender. Let the rest fall in your lap. There are many things, bestie, that are going to fall in your lap that you don't need to do the most for. They're saying you've already done the work. You've already done it. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason that you can't make it a reality. So they're saying sit and chill. Let this change take place. And as you use your imagination, dream bigger. Dream bigger, because it's going to be bigger than you could have ever like fathomed or tried to calculate. They want you to know that you are being supported through whatever you think is an obstacle, a challenge, or a battle. They want you to know that your creative work is going to be rewarded. It has not gone unnoticed, and that you have been going through a season of intense spiritual development that has felt like spiritual da-dun-da-das, you know? That they also want you to know that you are in alignment. I'm getting this throat chakra activation. There is a lot that feels like it's stuck energy. I don't know if somebody has acid reflux. I know it sounds really specific. I don't think I've ever channeled that before. I'm getting digestive issues, possibly constipation. There are things that need to come up and out. And if you went through a long period of purging where you're like, I just can't anymore, I'm tired, it's time to sit down. Your angels are saying, park your patootie, sit down, relax, enjoy yourself. It's time to rejuvenate. It is time to retreat. Wow. I'm also getting that you are eye candy. Somebody here has not been feeling themselves. They've not been feeling pretty or handsome or beautiful. And I'm here to tell you that you are the CEO of everything. And a lot of people want to pull rank on you because of that. You are beautiful. You are like God's eye candy of, like, this is a shining example of what a phoenix is. This is a shining example of what an earth angel is. But you haven't been feeling really creative or really earth angel-y. Does that make sense? But you've been trying. And your angels want to tell you they recognize how much you've been trying with, what is the word? They want to acknowledge how much you've been trying to stop being hard on yourself, to stop being hard on others, to ask for forgiveness. I'm getting that some of you guys could have said something to someone and it hurt their feelings, and then you asked for forgiveness. You are turning over a new leaf, or you could be a hothead in recovery or a people pleaser in recovery, but prosperity is on the way. Someone here has also been feeling like they've been going in circles. You're like, no, I'm so tired of going in these freaking circles. Like, what in the frick is going on? And something is changing with your body. Something is healing. So if you've had digestive issues with your sleep, issues with the throat, there is something that you are going to be healing or mending or repairing. It just needed like a reset period. So you have a surprise on the way, but you don't see it coming necessarily because you are in this period of reset. There are things that you recently got rid of, but you haven't yet truly recalibrated from getting rid of these things. Okay, so it could have been things that you were eating, things that you were doing, people that you were around, but you need to give yourself grace that it's going to take a couple days. And maybe these couple days have been long and maybe you haven't been giving yourself the proper time. This is like laying a child down for a nap and they're like, I am sleeping. I am. I did take a nap. I did sleep. That's kind of what we're doing with the divine. Well, I was sleeping. God's like, you were not. So I know you feel disappointed, like, oh, somebody feels proud of the work that they've put in, proud of how hard they work and how independent they are, but you're disappointed still that you feel like you should be further along. I feel like this has something to do with your health. Well, Spirit is saying there are great blessings on the way. Keep giving yourself self-love by the boundaries. You've also been inspiring others to have boundaries, to stand up for themselves, and to protect themselves from spiritual, spiritual attacks or lower spirits. Nurture yourself, your needs, your desires, and your boundaries. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. And I feel like I'm speaking to someone that needs great love, great nurturing, like a great retreat. This is time for a great retreat where you don't need to feel bad about stopping, about resting, about slowing down. Maybe you were raised to not do things that way. Your parents could have been very hard on you, or maybe you had to parent your parents and you feel obligated to do more and more and more, but it's time for you to do less and less and less. It is time for you to receive, to really be open to receiving, not just saying, oh yeah, I'm open to receiving, I'm taking a nap, I'm laying down, I'm surrendering, but your fingers are crossed. It's really time to do that. Because all of that, Spirit is saying you've released so much and you haven't stopped to let that recalibrate, to let that sit in, to let it marinate. And it's time to do that. It's like you need a breather. You need a minute. Because something is trying to be cleansed from you or purged from you or surgically removed from you. This is kind of like if you were on an operating table and something needs to be removed, but you're not sitting still enough for it to be removed. Now, normally, if it was a surgery, obviously we'd be like knocked out. But in this case, it's like you not wanting to sit still for the thing to be taken care of, for it to be made ready or mended. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. I feel like I'm all over the place. You guys could have ADHD like me, but it's time for you to just sit and reflect and be proud of yourself. Not sit and reflect and be mean to yourself, but sit and reflect on like, dang, I really did get rid of those things. I really did stop doing that. I did walk away. I did cut them off. I did say no. I did set up a boundary. Spirit is saying, yeah, there have been a lot of evil people plotting on you. It's time to take a breather. This is like going to battle, and as soon as you get home from this long, like 6-month battle, you don't even know how to sit still. They're saying you don't know how to sit still. You're like, oh, I gotta clean this and mow the lawn and do these things, and Spirit's like, sit down. You're like, no, actually, I think I want to go back into battle. I know that there's another battle coming up. I gotta go. Sit down. They're saying sit down. It's time to let this, it's like they want to tie it up in a bow. It's like ruining your own engagement, which I've done because I didn't know. I'm not good at being surprised. This is like ruining your own engagement, ruining a surprise party, being like, why is everybody acting so weird? You feel kind of alone right now. Like, people are acting weird, but there are some people showing up for me, or one person showing up for me. But like, you feel something coming, but you don't know how to feel about it. And it's something good. I know you've had a lot of disappointing things happen, but it's time for you to feel the great blessings, for you to feel this unlimited potential, this limitless potential that you have. And I haven't said this in a couple months, but you have that limitlessness. We've been making up words over here, okay? You have that gangsterism. You have that limitlessness. And you sprinkle so much love and joy in people's lives, and it would be anyone's great honor to know you, but you're also not giving people or everyone access or close proximity. You're right to do that because it's time for you to retreat. It is time for you to heal. You are being encouraged right now to stop doing the most. Sit down. Sit all the way down. And this could have you in your feelings. Like, no, I don't know how to sit down. I don't know how to stop. I got to keep going. I got to keep busy. Like, no, you need to sit down and do something fun. If you have a great love in your life, okay, there's a message coming through. If you have a great love in your life, where you feel safe to be your inner child and they feel safe to be their inner child, that needs to be put on the front burner. It needs to be brought to the forefront. I'm almost getting like you're going to be rewarded even more for doing so. You are safe to let love in. You are safe to let this great blessing in. And I know it's like doing this big trust fall and it's really scary, but you are allowed to do so. I'm getting that you guys are a perfect match. If you guys were friends and then lovers, I don't normally get love that comes through, but yeah, there's a great love coming in, and you're just so busy distracting yourself or doing all these other things, and they're saying enough, okay? You always try to be strong, or, hurt people before they try to hurt you. Like, no, they could probably do this to me, so I'm gonna do that. And they're saying you don't have to do that. Do the most in having fun. And in playing and being your inner child. That is what they want you to do. But right now you could feel really caught up in your feelings. But you have been making so many big strides. So I don't want to count that out. But they're just saying, hey, sit down and enjoy the show. Now, if you guys are like me, it's hard for me to go to the movie theater. I don't know if it is for you guys, but it is really hard for me to sit in a movie theater. I can't. I need to get up. I need to walk around. I need to be fidgety and whatever. I cannot be confined. That is maybe how you feel right now. You feel a little bit confined by needing to slow down because you've already been doing it. And you're like, this is good enough. This is slow enough. I don't need it to go any faster than that. And they're like, you can do better than that. And you're like, can I? I don't know. I feel like this is far enough. So whatever you're all over doing, it's almost like the joy is going to get drained out of that the more you push it. The more you push to do the things that you need to take a break from, the more it's not going to bring you joy. The more frustrating it's going to be. The more you're going to be met with obstacles. So they want you to take the initiative to sit this one out. Someone here has a fear of missing out. You could be a workaholic. You're like, no. I can't. The internet doesn't sleep. Social media doesn't sleep. I'm a business owner. Whatever you feel like you have going on, you feel like it doesn't sleep. So this tells me you don't take very many breaks. And even when you think that you're taking a break, you're working. You're literally working. Spirit is saying you are always finding different ways to work, and they're trying to show you a different way so they can bring these blessings in. Because what's the point of bringing those blessings in if you're not going to chill and enjoy them? What is the point if you're not going to slow down and enjoy them? They want you to wine and dine. You're like, no, I can't. I got all these things to do. No. They want you to slow down to do this. Whether you're dating somebody or in love, or you have your soulmate, or if it's just even you. They want you to treat yourself more. They want you to date again. Let's say you've been with someone for a while. They want you to rekindle this. They want it to be consistent. Oh, okay. They're saying you need to make your love life more consistent. You need to make the effort more consistent. Make it meaningful. Make it heartfelt. Because maybe you're just going through the motions. Like, no, okay, we're in love. Cool. Da-da-da. I got to go do this over here. And they're saying stop distracting yourself from feeling certain emotions. I almost like twitched when I tried to say that. You are always going to be influential. You are always going to be a boss. You are always going to, you feel like things will plummet if you take a step back or if you take a break. And they're saying if you keep doing that, it's just going to make you backtrack. You're going to have to revisit this lesson again. And they really want you to sit so they can bring you your fortune cookie, so they can bring you your mother load. There is a mother load coming in. I got wishes granted. How is that for happily ever after? Your signs are here. Your prosperity is here. You have God's favor. You are like this anointed eye candy. I don't even know if that sounds right because it kind of sounds provocative, but you're beautiful. You are gorgeous. And all these people around you that have tried to suck all the joy out of the room, that have tried to pull this up out of your heart and your brain and your mind, whatever, they can literally fly a kite off a cliff. Okay, it's time for you to get your spark back. You were looking for your spark in the wrong place. You thought, oh, my spark is in work. I got to keep working and working and working, and then I'll find it again. No, it comes in this break. In this relaxing, retreating, surrendering, and letting it come to you. It's detaching. Not having this anxious attachment to overdoing it. Yeah, there is an event that is about to take place, and you are getting a lot of angel numbers, signs, and synchronicities that something is on the way. So if you are picking up what I am putting down, affirm it below. I am seeing signs everywhere. I am getting my spark back. I forgot what I was going to say. How is that for happily ever after? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it amazing? Because I feel like we haven't done affirmations in a while either. Okay, we have, you are going to progress no matter what. No matter what. But you are worried that you're going to get fired. That you're going to lose your job. Okay, someone here has work trauma. And so you are concerned, like, if I stop, bad things are going to happen. I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my livelihood. And Spirit is saying you will never put yourself in that position again. Whether it was your fault or somebody else's, or it was just something that you had to go through. Whatever happened to you before where you were down and out, it's never going to happen again. Not like that. You will be far more prepared. So give yourself some grace. There is someone that has been giving you a lot of evil eye. This is somebody close by or somebody that has proximity to you. Proximity, or I don't know, access. I feel like, oh, my camera. This is somebody that you do not trust. Maybe you're telling family members like, hey, we shouldn't have them over anymore. Like, I don't really want them around. Like, I don't trust them. Something's going on with them. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities because you are spot on. You are entering a season of whining and dining and treating and relaxing more. They want you to have more leisure in your life. Think about it this way. If you were in like society or you were royal or a prince or a princess or whatever, you wouldn't be doing all of these things. Now, it's not to mean that like you need to be lazy. I don't think you could ever be lazy, not even if you tried. But they are saying they want you to have more leisure in your life. They want you to have more fun. This is what's going to bring your spark back. Oh, they want you to say yes. You've been saying no. I already know what's going on. They're saying that people have been asking you to do things. Like, hey, do you want to go do this? Do you want to do that? Or a lover has been like, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And you're like, no, gotta work, gotta do this, gotta do that. I got this going on. I got Johnny's soccer game. Like, That this is why dating is coming up. Dating and going out and doing things that are more meaningful to you. They're saying you're not having enough fun. You're not having enough fun. There is a reason why you are secretly drawn to doing certain things. Like, oh, I would like to do that, but no, I gotta work. Like, you talk yourself out of it. And they want you to stop talking yourself out of having fun. But yes, the people that you feel like are starting drama, are trying to pull rank on you, are being vindictive, it's about to go down with them too. You know, there's something that's going to happen because you've seen through them. You've seen through them. And these people, there's a lot of jealousy there because they feel like they're settling. They feel like they're settling in life, so they're like, how dare you? As you retreat, as you rest, your point of view is going to change. There was a time before some type of great trauma, okay, because I feel like you're working through a lot of PTSD. There was a time before this great trauma that you went through, could have had to do with a job or losing a home, that you did have more fun. You were more of leisure. You worked hard and you played hard. And somewhere along the lines, it could have been a spiritual awakening or a great loss where you stopped having that type of fun. Oh, I'm going to cry. And they're saying no. They don't ever want you to lose that part of yourself. Your inner child is something that is quite mesmerizing. And they don't ever want you to lose that. So they want you to think of when you were like that before this great trauma, before this great loss. And that is what they're trying to bring back into your life. And they want you to watch and see what unfolds for you. Not to say that you're giving up work or you're never going to work again or any of that. Just if you are an entrepreneur, if you are an influencer, if you are a reader or a light worker or a healer, you've done a lot of great work. Let that be rewarded. It's time to rest. Someone here has been like running on fumes. And you running on fumes is like somebody would already be on the ground. Like how like your work ethic is and how you maneuver, you running on fumes, somebody else would be passed out. They would have fainted already. They would have been dehydrated or whatever. There are a lot of people studying you as well. So this is a great way to step away from the limelight, and then you're going to come right back into the limelight well rested and healed and giddy and childlike again. There's a new flavor. It's like there's this old version of you. Your inner child has been waiting to play. Your inner child is like, let me out. Let me out. We've been working. Oh my gosh. Like, imagine if your inner child was talking to you and was like, hey, collective, all you do is work. We don't go on dates anymore. We don't dress up anymore. We don't go shopping. We don't have fun. We don't laugh as much. Are we ever going to do that again? Because all of this trauma is like, no, never going to let that happen to me again. Never, 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 never. But you've been working years on this. A lot of you guys have been working for years on this. It's never going to happen again. Your inner child feels confined. Like I was telling you, like in a movie theater where I'm like, oh, I can't sit still. Your inner child can't sit still. And it's like, I'm proud of you. Can we go out now? Can we go play now? Oh. You guys might plan a trip. I don't know. You're about to do something fun. You're about to do something fun. Like, without a doubt. I don't know if you're like, I'm going to go to the lake. I'm going to go to the river. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go stay somewhere. I'm going to plan a fun trip. This is maybe 2 to 3 days. And I feel like 2 to 3 days is an eternity to you, but this could do so much for you in rejuvenating your soul and your spark, reigniting your spark. So I don't know what you're about to do. Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm going to leave work early. I'm going to finish work early and I'm taking 3 days off. 2 to 3 days off is what I keep hearing in my head. It's like you're being prepared for something and they want you to be rested and relaxed for when they bring you these miracles. And that is what it is. A spiritual inheritance. It's kind of like you were always the black sheep of a family. And everyone feels like you shouldn't be in somebody's will, or you shouldn't be involved, or you shouldn't get anything. But you're going to get it anyways. Even if everybody else has an opinion, even if everyone else has been studying you, you're going to get something really big anyways. You're about to inherit like a fortune, or someone here is going viral unexpectedly. Your angels want you to know that this is all for you. I keep hearing this is all for you. I also think that's a Janet Jackson song, but I'm not sure. They are saying you have never been alone. Everything that we are doing, this is all for you. So I got you 2 more angel numbers. It's angel number 111. Your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Your body is asking you to stop. Your heart, your mind, your soul, your inner child is asking you to stop. I'm going to start crying. I can't cry. Not going to happen, okay? You need to enjoy yourself. Get a good book, a coloring book, make some bracelets, go out into nature. I feel like you're going to start doing some new habits, introducing new habits where you go walking a couple times a week, or maybe daily, like a 10-minute walk. There are things that you're going to start doing for your soul because you have been like caged up. Part of you is like, I'm never going to get hurt again. I'm never going to let that happen to me again. So like you've caged up a part of your soul, and it's like you didn't even realize that you did it. You didn't even realize that's what was happening. And then things just started changing where you felt like you were getting bad news or you weren't feeling well. And this is a retreat. You retreating so you can feel better. Your destiny cannot miss you. You are destined to be very successful. That I promise you. So if you've been seeing angel number 111 everywhere, your angels are talking to you. And then we got angel number 4444, blessing in disguise. There have been great difficulties that you've been pushing through. And it's time to have some fun. It's time to rest. It's time to relax. It's time to not feel bad about the things that you've lost, or the things that you think you're going to lose, or the things that you think you're missing out on. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I can't. If you guys have been feeling really clumsy, or just tired, or like no matter how much you try to rest, it's not enough, it's because you need more than that. Your heart is getting this big reset. We have the body never lies. We might try to ignore it, but our body doesn't lie. Our body's like, hey, listen, we gotta need a little break. And you're like, I'm good. I'm good. Your body doesn't lie. Your angels want you to speak from your heart because love is going to win. They want you to let more love in. They want you to say yes. They want you to do what is heartfelt. And sometimes we get away from that, like having to adult or having so many responsibilities or obligations or people to take care of. And it's not always easy to, do things for us, especially for 2 to 3 days. But I feel like you're finding a way. You are finding a way to take some much needed time for you. It's like they want you to rest before they bring you this surprise. And they also want you to know that you are inherently good. So if you felt like, nope, I haven't been doing a good job, they're not proud of me, that could not be further from the truth. It is about to go down. Something that has been hidden from you is now coming to light, and they want you to be happy, rested, relaxed before doing so. This is kind of like when somebody's going to propose and they want to like make sure you have something nice to wear, or that you get your nails done, or whatever. It's like they want you to be pampered and rested and happy. Yeah, your inner child believes in you. And there is a treasure. You are a treasure. Oh, I'm hearing you are a national treasure. Wow. Holy Spirit, anything else we need to know? Okay. Love only knows mercy. show yourself mercy. You show everybody else a great deal of mercy for the most part, because I feel like you have boundaries up, as you should. But have mercy on yourself. Spirit speaks through the body. See, and I know this sounds scary, so I don't want to like fearmonger, but I feel like if you feel like your body has been telling you certain things, like, hey, that doesn't look right, I'm worried about that, and you've been trying not to scan for threats, you've been trying not to stay in fight or flight, you've been trying to reset your nervous system, Spirit speaks through your body. And I don't want to say that to make anyone feel bad, because a lot of the times we ignore our bodies, even though we're very intuitive. You know, we're like, oh, that thing, I'm not gonna worry about that. Or, you know, or maybe we over worry, and then we fear, or we can't fix it, or it can't be healed, or it can't be mended. Whatever you have started cutting off, whatever you have stopped doing, you need time to repair. You need time to, what is the word? Like reset from all that you've done. It's like you didn't ever stop after doing all of that work. You're like, okay, I'm fine. And you're running on fumes. I'm getting somebody who's running on empty. It's time to fill yourself back up. We have Mary Magdalene, love only ever expands. Let the love that's in your heart. There's always been a bounty out for your heart and your mind. Let that love inside your heart expand. So maybe you guys are going through a crown and a heart activation. Then we have resurrection. You are doing a lot of ego shedding. Your soul is about to rise. Wow. Okay. Then we have deliberation. It's time to sit and chill and heal. I'm gonna get one more angel number. Wow, we have angel number 222. You're in alignment. I don't need to get anything else. You are in alignment. Even if you're resting, even if you're sitting, even if you close your eyes for a little bit, you're still in alignment. Okay? So you are about to enjoy a connection, or a couple connections. This could be family, romantic, friendships, but you are going to move forward. God is going to move you forward to your true calling no matter what. Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something, because you are discovering your life's purpose. That is so beautiful. I feel like I should keep pulling out a couple more, but I don't know. We have the Alpha and Omega. Every ending is a new beginning. We have the Anointed. I rise with only more soul. And then we have Ascension. Farther up is further in. You are only going to arise with more soul. You are being prepared to be anointed. It's like I've been channeling for a week that there's this coronation that God is preparing you for. It's like you need a spa day or something, or a day of like staying in to enjoy that and treat yourself and like nourish yourself. I love this for you guys. You're only going to rise with more soul. I know things haven't been that easy, but it's been a blessing in disguise. Whatever you feel like was an obstacle for you recently is going to be a blessing in disguise, that you see that it wasn't for you or it wasn't a good fit. And yeah, your body isn't lying to you for a reason. It's time to pump the brakes a little bit so your surprise can come in. So it can be a surprise instead of a rude awakening. And so you can start implementing. That's the word I was looking for. You are going to start implementing new fun things to do. A new way of doing things. And I'm really excited for you guys, because you've been literally cracking a whip on yourself. Like, no, you should have had this done. You should have done better. You could have done it like this. And just making more work for yourself and finding more resistance. I hope that makes sense. I love you guys so much. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. All important links are in the description box. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.